Flags are at half-staff as the nation pauses to remember the fallen, and Wisconsin marks an important milestone on this Memorial Day.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for joining us on this Memorial Day. I'm Susan Simon. Eric Franke is off tonight. First at 6, residents across the state are honoring those who made the ultimate sacrifice. News 3's Jessica Arp takes us to a ceremony in the state capitol remembering the fallen, but also giving thanks for no new lives lost this year.
Aim, fire.
The United States Army! The United States Marines!
On a day that stands for remembrance, veterans stood to be honored.
Persian Gulf War, Rose Bear.
And those left behind left roses in memory of those who gave all.
It's an honor to lay that rose on behalf of all Gold Star families.
Ruth and Kermit Hugo lost their daughter, 24-year-old Army Reserve medic Rachel Hugo, in 2007 when her unit was attacked in Iraq.
Just move forward. You know, you don't move on, you move forward.
Right.
That's the biggest thing. And, you know, you just try to find as many silver linings in that dark cloud as you can.
Earlier this year marked 10 years since the beginning of the war in Iraq, and in all, 91 Wisconsin service members lost their lives.
That knock on the door, it's horrible. You know, and you don't want to see anybody go through that.
This year, for the first time in a decade, no Wisconsin service member's family has heard that knock, a trend Wisconsin's military commanders hope will continue.
We're certainly on a path to withdrawal. The President has set 2014 withdrawal. As a commander of 10,000 soldiers and airmen, I think it'll be wonderful when we don't have to send any Wisconsin National Guardsmen or any American men and women into combat.
Should the state be so lucky, the hope is that this holiday will still hold the same meaning.
I think after a conflict, you tend to have a natural lull. I remember growing up, you know, it's not so much you go to the parades, maybe you just have your picnics and you sometimes forget. So I would hope that in the schools and civic discourse we can remember why we celebrate this day.
But in the meantime, the Hugos give thanks that no other families have joined their grief and hope no others will soon.
Thank God. I lower the flags here at the Madison Municipal Building for the city. I work for the city. And thank God I have not had to lower that flag, you know, for something like that. Thank God. Because that gets, you know, for a while there, it was getting pretty regular.
That was Jessica Arp reporting. More than 31,000 Wisconsin soldiers, airmen, and Marines have served on active duty since September 11, 2001. 91 died in Iraq and 35 lost their lives in Afghanistan.